See that face? That's the face I make when Evike releases a new Box of Awesomeness.
Look at it!
Jomon! Hello there, it's Jomon, and once again today is the eve of the release of the Evike Airsoftcon celebration for internet shoppers Box of Awesomeness. Man, is that one mouthful of a name for a Box of Awesomeness. The background footage for this video is a Modern Warfare 2 nuke run. Even if I down-talked this kill streak in my last video, I thought it only made sense. To begin, I personally really enjoy the series, where my goal is simply to determine if a Box of Awesomeness is gold or garbage. I also have 2 more videos in the pipeline where I'll be in front of the camera actually interacting with airsoft guns. Well, actually, 1.5 videos, because the other item that I have to work with isn't really airsoft, but it's both airsoft and Evike related. Nonetheless, to begin, I'm both impressed and happy that Evike decided to include online shoppers in on this Airsoftcon 2018 celebration. There are many airsofters like myself who would have loved to have attended the event, but just live too far away. So I gotta say, it really is a nice incentive. Before we get into the list, I feel the need to point out 2 things. 1, these items are in my opinion. Also, in my last video, I was requested to include the weight of some of the prizes, and I've done so in this video. 2, I'm not a math major. The probability estimates I provide may be inaccurate and are estimates at best. Now that that's out of the way, let's begin. First on my list would be what I call the showcase item, or kind of the tagline of the given Box of Awesomeness, whatever the number 1 item on the list is. And in this case, it's the EMG Demolition Ranch AR-15. It also comes with a $500 spending spree to be spent at the Airsoftcon event or in the online store if you're not attending. It's valued at priceless, though since the AR costs $425 for the base model, plus the $500 gift card, it's a $925 value and weighs almost 6 pounds. With a 1 in 576 chance, you're looking at about a 0.17% chance of winning this prize. I watched Demolition Ranch before the Evike partnering, and I think it's real neat that this partnership happened, and I'm curious to see if more content creators will pair up with Evike in the future, especially non-airsoft based channels. Next up is the Vector, and I really want one of these. The value of this item is about 400 to 450 and weighs in at about 6 pounds. The chances of getting this AG in this run are about a 0.17% chance. This prize also comes with a real steel firearm painting service for an Airsoftcon, which I think is a unique bonus. Second comes the Ditech SLR AK-47 and the M4 CQB combo. The Ditech AK is the item I really want. The M4 is cool and all, but it's the AK that really catches my attention in this one. It looks very similar to one of the AKs you'd see in one of the Battlefield games. I'm not sure which one though. This prize is valued at about $700 and weighs in at a combined weight of 12 pounds. This prize has a chance of about 8%, and there are 50 winners allotted for this one, making this one of the common prizes. Third will have to be the King Arms Let It Rain M4 model, paired with the Fab Arms STF-12 pump shotgun, which is the item I really want in this pairing as well. The reason being is the shotgun looks like Mira's shotgun from Rainbow Six Siege, and she's one of my favorite operators. Both guns come in a random configuration and are valued at $340 to $355 with a combined weight of about 10 pounds depending on the model. While I'm here, I just want to say Evike listed the weight for a King Arms M4 as simply 3180. There's no unit on it. Come on, Evike, units matter. That could have been 3,180 tons for all I know. Come on, that's like basic. In science class, you always lost points if you didn't put the units on. Fourth is yet another Vector with a carrying case. Like I said, I have a real soft spot for this AEG. This is valued at $550 and weighs in at about 6 pounds and carries a 0.17% chance to win. One thing to mention is that this is an open box item now. Keep that in mind because that'll come into play later. For my 5th pick, it's going to be the EMG Salient Arms M870 shotgun. First time I saw this shotgun was in the Airsoft John Wick parody made by Evike, and if you don't know what video I'm talking about, you should give that a search. It was very well done and very funny. Since then, I've always been impressed with this gun. It's valued at $510, weighs about 6 pounds, and carries a 0.17% chance of winning once again. It also comes with an Evike hex patch similar to the Gangnam style patch that they give, so that's a little added bonus. For my 6th pick, I'm going to go with the Chrono Blaster, or as it's better known, the Halo AR. I'm glad to see that they still include these in the boxes, as they've included them in these boxes now for a long time. They haven't been phased out yet. It's almost a tradition at this point to include the Chrono Blaster. This prize is valued at priceless. It weighs in 10 pounds according to some sources, but I question that weight right there, and carries a chance of about 0.5% chance of winning. For my 7th pick, I'm going with the M200 Intervention that comes with the scope, simply for the sake of Modern Warfare 2. This gun, whenever I look at it, inspires such nostalgia and rage, honestly. Mostly rage, not really nostalgia, I take it back. This item is valued at almost $760, weighs an astonishing 17 pounds, and carries a chance of a 0.17% chance of winning. This is also an open box item. It comes with a scope as a little bonus too. It's an expensive scope too, and it's a digital one, so that's nice. For my 8th pick, I'm going with the Chicago typewriter. I could care less about the die tech in this situation. I've never owned a Thompson. I really wanted one, especially in the Chicago typewriter configuration, or just a plain old World War II style. At any rate, these AEGs have a combined total of about $400, a combined weight at 12 pounds, and you have about an 8% chance of winning this prize, making it a common payout as well. For my 9th pick, I'm going with the M1 Garand by A&K. I've always wanted an airsoft Garand, and it's paired with an M4, but I have no interest in the M4, honestly. There's too many M4s in the airsoft industry. The value of this package is about $500. It weighs in at about 13 pounds and carries a 0.7% chance of winning. Once again, these items are both open box items. And last, my 10th pick will have to be the A&K ACR and the AW DL44. The DL44 is the name of Han Solo's blaster in Star Wars, which is the one being depicted in this image, and I'll call it as such. For the ACR, like I said earlier, for the sake of Modern Warfare series, I just need to have it. The value of this prize is over $500, and as for the weight, Evike didn't provide a weight for the DL44, but the ACR weighs 7 pounds, and I'm figuring the DL44 weighs 4 to 5 pounds, so I'm going to call it at 11 to 12 pounds, and carries a 0.56% chance of winning. That's it for the Airsoftcon celebration for Internet Shoppers Box of Awesomeness. I have mixed opinions on this box. I mean, it's nice of Evike to include Internet Shoppers on the convention and all, but I'm still leaning towards the garbage box, actually. I'm thinking this on one principle. It's one thing to put blind faith into a random box priced at $200. That's one thing, and it's not for everyone. But 21 of the 40 items are open box items, so that means that the majority of this box are open box items. And then I take issue with that because that $200 for a random gun isn't even certified brand new, and I think it's kind of shitty in my opinion. Some would even say garbage. Though overall, I have to say that even the common picks are appeasing, so it has that going for it. Though I'm still going to avoid this box. Just remember, love what you get or hate it. You were just lucky to play. Not gonna lie to you guys, I almost shit myself when this happened. If you feel inclined to do so, I encourage you to subscribe to a small but hungry channel. Thank you for your time.